Even though I wanted your approval for my chosen path, your blessing, your permission, so that I can walk on the path I've chosen for myself, I choose to deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself, even with this yearning for your approval. Even though it frustrates me that I wanted your approval, your blessing, it frustrates me that maybe I still want it on some level. I choose to deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. Even though I hate that I gave you so much power, the power I could use to focus on my goals, I wasted this power to prove you something instead of just enjoying my journey and my own power, my own resources. I choose to honor myself and what I've been through, even if I wish it was different. I gave you so much power over me, and I judge myself for it. I really judge myself harshly for it, because I know I should not give you this much power. The judge within me is right. You did not deserve me giving you so much power. It was stupid for me to give you this much authority. You were just a human. You are just a human. And so am I. I really wish I didn't see you as somehow more than me. Oh well, it was what it was. There was a reason why I wanted your approval. You seemed bigger than me. Perhaps you were confident. You seemed like you know things. There was something about you that made me respect your opinion. I guess I saw you as trustworthy or as powerful, and I wanted your power backing me. I wanted your blessing. I wanted your support. I wanted having you on my side, and I honor now those desires of mine. It is completely okay, it is human that we want support from people who we see as powerful, as trustworthy, as confident, like they know things. It is completely human that we want support, from people who we like and respect. And I choose to honor the part of me that loved and respected you. I choose to honor the part of me that trusted your opinion, the part of me that respected your opinion. And another part of me still wish I did not trust your opinion. That part of me regrets me placing any trust in you. It seems like a stupid mistake on my part that I trusted you. There is a part of me that wishes it could go back in past and say, don't listen to this person, don't ask them what they think, don't explain your choices to them. Their opinion doesn't matter. This part of me wishes that I would trust it myself all along, that I would believe in myself, that I would trust in my own resourcefulness, that I wouldn't lose so much time in doubting myself because of your opinions on what I can or cannot do. And I just honor this wish that things could be different. It would be great if I could see your good sides and your bad sides and accept it from you what was good and see what wasn't good for me as your problem, as something that wasn't connected to me, as something I don't need to put on my plate. I wish I could accept your support when you supported me. And I wish I would trust in my own self when you didn't support me. And not feel like I need to convince you that I am worthy of you believing in me, that my ideas are good enough for you to bless them. I wish I would not feel like I am betraying you if I wanted to do what I felt is right for me. I wish I would just follow what I knew is for me, with or without your blessing. I choose to forgive myself as much as I can for not trusting myself more. I choose to forgive myself as much as I can for seeing myself as somehow less than. I choose to forgive myself for seeing other people, including you, as somehow more than me. More important, smarter, as though they know it better. And I choose to honor that part of me that felt that way. Perhaps it was willing to learn from people who seemed to have what I wanted. And I can totally honor that, my willingness to learn, to improve, to grow. And I acknowledge that I had this strange perception of being less than if I don't know or have something that the other person seems to have or know. I chose to learn from this experience, and I did learn from it. I learned a lot already. I learned that even if somehow someone appears to me as smarter, more confident, more successful, that doesn't mean I am less valuable as a human being next to them. I learned that even if somehow someone appears to me as smarter, more confident, more successful, that doesn't mean they know better than me what is right for me. I learned that even if somehow someone appears to me as smarter, more confident, more successful, that doesn't mean I should hand them over authority and responsibility for my life. I learned that even if somehow someone appears to me as smarter, more confident, more successful, I am still the main authority in my life. And it is important for me that I stay connected to my own resources. No matter how someone appears to me, it is important that I remain in touch with my inner being. It is important that I keep my ability to differentiate between what feels right for me and what doesn't. It is important that I keep on loving myself, trusting myself, seeing myself as capable, no matter how someone appears to me. It is important that I stay aware that I am the person I will be with my whole life, and my well-being is top priority for me. And I can choose what I invest my time and energy in. And I can trust myself. I can trust my heart. I can trust the beautiful desires I have in my own heart. And I can trust that the universe placed them there for a reason. I can trust in my own path. I can trust I have resources I need, and the universe will bring whatever else I might need along the way at the right time. I can trust in myself and in the universe. Even if some people that I respect don't get at all what I am all about, I can still trust myself. And I forgive myself for giving away my power to other people. I appreciate the lessons I learned, and I intend to put them into good use. I appreciate the lessons I learned, and I intend to put them into good use. I appreciate the lessons I learned, and I intend to put them into a good use.